They're what?
Any kind of proof.
They're any kind of proof, like waterproof?
Yeah.
Snowproof?
Uh-huh.
Rainproof?
Yeah.
Mudproof?
Yeah.
Oh, those are some good boots then.
And dot proof.
And dirt proof. I think that's probably the most important. So what do you think about the chicken run?
That one.
Oh, are you closing us in?
I see one and I...
Hey! Uh-oh.
You just...
She locked us in. No, she didn't. I know. Do you hear the woodpecker? Come on in. Come on. Sawyer, where are you going? Oh. So Zim, what do you think about this chicken run?
Good.
It's good? Is that it?
No.
I know. I'm going to have to do something with this pallet. Oh! I was going to use it as like a roost, but now I don't know. What? Oh, I think that helmet's a little bit big for you. Oh, your sister's got your brother's baseball helmet. Someone's ready to go play. Are you ready to go play some baseball? Yeah? You got your baseball bat? You got your helmet? Okay, your brother's helmet. It's a little big on you. Well, welcome back. Now here with the ladies. What are you ladies doing?
And another shiny rock.
You found a shiny rock. Can I see it?
Yeah, two.
Two of them? Let me see.
You can have this big one.
The big one. Oh man, look how shiny that is.
And
You think there's gold on our property?
And then this one.
Oh, that one's super shiny too. Here, I'm gonna put this one down, okay? And then Sawyer's over here. She was planning on playing some baseball.
Pretending.
Pretending. So I don't really know what we're gonna do in this episode. What do you think?
Daddy, it's okay if Grace go in the property.
Oh, our neighbor's property? Yeah, because he came over and said it's okay. Yeah, because we finally met our neighbor. Well, my wife Caitlin met him. And Sawyer, come here. Come here. Come here, lady. Now you want to run around with the baseball? And she said he was really nice, our neighbor. Retired veteran. Said he saw our dog and knows that she may run around. Said it's fine if she goes on our property, so that's a bonus. Let's give people a tour of the chicken run. So what do we have here?
This building was a play outside.
Well, first let's start with the door. We have a little door right here, right? Can you close it?
Yeah, and we can lock it.
We can lock it. Oh, Sawyer's going in. Yeah, we can close the door and lock it so no animals can get in or out. Then we go inside here. Oh, go ahead.
And no water and ice.
No more water and ice. I know.
And
So with the snow melting, what was it like over here? Was it a pond?
yeah.
Yeah, it was a pond, and the ducks loved it. They were out here last week, and I'll show you some of that video. Oh, we have to unlock the top one first. We'll open that, and then you can unlock the bottom one. So you have to lift it all the way up, and then grab it here and pull it. Let me see. Oh, there we go. That one's a little stuck.
And here we go.
Oh, here's Sawyer, and we have a little ramp. Sawyer, where are you? Let's go get your sister first.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We're locked in. Good thing I built a little safety catch here. Haha.
And there it is.
That's from in the first episode when my wife and I locked us. When Caitlin locked us in. All right, girl.
And this is the nesting
Oh.
box.
Yeah, we know about the nesting box. Let's show everyone the run. So the chickens can come out here.
And this is a roosting place.
Their indoor roosting place and a ramp. Can you put the ramp out for them?
Wait.
We need to move it down a little bit. So let's move it down here for them. There they go.
And it's not rule for people.
It's not for people. No, it's not for you. I see you trying it. Sawyer, leave it be.
It's only for chickens.
Only for chickens
And ducks.
and ducks. That's okay. Chickens and ducks need it. So what about the rest of this run?
Nope.
They have some natural roosting. We got some branches that fell down. Right?
Yeah.
We have another branch hanging there. And then how do we stop the animals and stuff from getting in and the chickens from getting out? Under the fence. We found a ton of bricks, some old stones, and some cinder blocks, and more bricks, and more stones. I know, those ones fell down. We'll have to fix them. We'll have to swap some of those out with bricks from other areas. Are you trying to lock yourself in?
Yeah.
You goof. So this is the chicken run. I think one of the projects today is putting a cover over this because, as you can see, there's nothing there, and some animals can get in, like, let's say, hawks or eagles or owls or other birds that will eat little birds. And our chickens are still little. Ah! Are you scaring me?
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that. I think we should get the chickens out here,
Yeah.
but we might need to get this covered first. So, thankfully, everything's dried up. We're starting to dry. Some of the snow's melted, so we have things like this. I found this sort of wire, which is used for fencing. It's all that fencing. There's a couple bales of it up here that was overgrown with vines. So I cut it loose, and I might see if I can use that for the roof of the run. Keep the birdie safe. Mama's bringing one of the chickens out. Yep. Is that Nick?
Yes.
Our biggest chicken coming out to play. No, you can bring her in here.
No, out.
You gonna let her play? You gotta close the door though, because Grace is out. Yeah, see, Grace is already trying to get her. Let's close this real quick. The dog is showing some interest in our chickens now. She thinks that they're play toys.
What's down here?
She's like, I need a friend.
I know. I think we'll get another one. Come on down.
Spare
your stuff.
They walk down and up.
Sawyer.
No.
So I was trying to push her.
Don't
She's
hop.
gonna hop down.
Give her some space. She's probably like, you're up in my face. Give me some room. Come on out, Nick.
Lay on.
Gentle. I know you're trying to push her. Don't worry, the doggy can't get you. There's a big fence.
I see her shaking.
I know, she is shaking a little bit. She's nervous.
She
Grace is
not-
trying to get in.
But Grace don't know how to.
Grace is saying, let me play with the chicken.
She just wants to eat it.
She does want to eat it, probably. You gotta spread them around. Are you helping spread the wood chips? You're just scooping them and playing with it. Don't put any of it outside. And look, we got a couple chickens now.
How?
We got 3 of them out here. And they're saying, what is this place?
Yes. I know you.
They're running around to you. Look, they're staying in your neck.
I have caught both of those ones so they
I know.
to me.
So this is their first time ever outside. Other than when we drove them home. And even then they were inside of a little box, so they didn't see the world. So this is their very first time ever seeing the world. No, Sawyer, don't shove it in their face. They're in here. No, they went inside on their own. They're walking around in the wood chips right now. They're getting used to their home. They're saying, oh, this is what we know, the wood chips.
Guys, you want to use?
Now the ducks are coming down. As long as they're looking at each other, they don't quack. Good job, Zin. They're life partners by default.
Say hello.
Hello, ducks. Hello, other duck. Grace, back up. No dogs allowed. Bird only.
Show them. Say hey.
They're happy to be outside. All the chickens
Yes, they know where it is.
have their food now. Okay, guys, look what I found. Oh my goodness, there's food out here? Oh, all we need now is some water. Mr. Fart right there, all fluffy. It's the only one. Mr. Fart and Nick are the only ones I can really tell anymore. I think the ducks are finally seeing where the chickens are. Are they gonna come up this ramp? Come on, ducks. You can do it. You can do it, ducks.
Half of them are at least. Oh, 2 more good size, I lied.
So as you can see, made another trip out to Tractor Supply. Bought some plastic. Was gonna go metal until I saw the price tag of 200 square feet of chicken wire. I said, gonna go cheaper. So I got some plastic multi-use netting, and it was 5 feet by 100 feet. So you have 500 square feet. Grace, don't drink that. That's the duck's water. I needed 200 square feet to cover all this. The chicken runs 10 feet by 20-ish. Grace, no. That's the duck water. Get out of there. So I used that over, and we just zip tied it. You can see right here, little zip ties holding it all together. They overlap. And then for the barn part, we just stapled them on. Had to hammer them in a little bit. Some harder wood, painted. It's pretty weathered. But as you can see, the entire chicken run is now enclosed. And it's nice and lightweight, so it wasn't that hard to move around. The chicken wire that we used inside, you know, let's see if the chicks are. Bother them real quick. Might have to do something about that. Look, they're all huddled up. Except for that one. I don't know why that one's all off by itself. You gotta cuddle with all the others. So what I was saying was the chicken wire we used in here, I get like 36 inches by, say like 25 feet or 50 feet or something like that. But it was not the lightest weight thing to yield while you're up on a ladder and, you know, trying to staple it. So the plastic was a little bit easier. We don't need anything heavy up there, right? Right, Grace? We don't need anything heavy up there. So now the chickens are living full-time outside. We tried to put the ducks in there. It didn't go so well. One of the ducks tried to kill one of the chickens. So they're now in a separate stall here. Actually, the one behind me. They kind of just moved into that one themselves, and we're just gonna leave them. We'll figure out something to predator-proof it, but for now, whatever. So we did that, and then yesterday, we actually did, went to my son's t-ball field, and it was,
So are you helping?
it was cleanup day. So it was field cleanup day. A bunch of parents and kids got together, and we just cleaned up the field, got it ready for the season for this year's t-ball. The kids love it. They were just basically digging up all the worms that they found in the dirt, and us adults were actually doing hard labor. After that, we had some friends come over. Friends I haven't seen in a few months. They came over to see our new home, and we took them on a tour. We showed them the yards. We went for a little bit of a hike, and we also decided to take the ducks to the pond. After they tried to kill one of the chickens, my wife said, you know what? It's time they found their own way in life. So we left them at the pond, and we found out they actually follow my wife home. They like her. So they followed her home. They walked behind us. It was kind of funny to see. You're doing good. did that once and they followed us home, and we decided to do it again after our friends got here, and also to show them the pond. And that's when I noticed some winter's damage to the trees, some branches and leaves and stuff had fallen into the pond, and it was blocking up the dam. We have a dam which creates a pond on our property, just a cement one, nothing fancy. And there's a little cutout there that the water's supposed to flow through, and it had been dammed up by some random branches and leaves. So I went and cleared that out and discovered that we have beaver on the property. I think I found the culprit of our dam situation. Some beavers. Looks like they were chewing away at this here tree and blocked our little stream here. So I'm sure they're not too happy with all this water rolling, because now it's really going, and I'm gonna have a hard time getting back across. I came over here because one of our cushions for our rocking chairs over there flew away, and that's when I noticed the dam was stopped up by a couple branches and a bunch of leaves. So I came over to clear it. So knowing we have beavers eating some of our trees near the stream, which it gets going in the spring with all the snow melt, and it's fed from another pond up the way, or a lake, I don't really know, I haven't gone there yet, but it's fed from another water source up the hill, and that's fed from the mountains. So there's constant stream of water coming down, and beavers don't like water moving, which is why they dam it up. So I have to pay attention to that. But yeah, all in all, it's been a good weekend, so I'm gonna leave it on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.